Number 1, function f of x is equal to 63.2 times 1.03 to the power of x. Gives the number of passenger cars in millions in the United States after X years after 1990. Using this model, how many passenger cars will there be in 2025? Show your work and answer using a complete sentence. Okay, so first I need to figure out which X value to plug in. So here we could see that X is X years after 1990. And we want to know how many cars will there be in the year 2025. So the number of years from 1990 to 2025 is 35. So we're going to substitute 35 into the function. Okay, definitely need a calculator for this since our exponent is so large. So 1.03 to the power of 35. Multiply that times 63.2 to get approximately 177.836. Okay, so I just rounded because so here I showed my work. Now I need to answer the question using a complete sentence. So this answer here tells me the number of passenger cars in 2025. Very important though that passenger cars is measured in millions. Okay, so it's not just 177 cars. It's 177 million cars. So in the year 2025, there will be 177, and I'm saying around 0.8 million passenger cars. There you go. Number 2, are the following functions exponential or linear? So what I'm doing, I'm put the numbers in the table so I could analyze them better. So xy, we have 510, 715, 920, and 1125. We could see that the x values are going up by 2, and the y values are going up by 5, adding 5 each time. So if it has an adding pattern like this one is going to be linear. Okay. Now let's take a look at letter B. We have 5100, 750, 925, 11, and 12.5. Okay, x values again, they're going up by 2, that's fine. But the y values have a different pattern. From 100 to 50 to 25 to 12.5, you're multiplying by 1/2. Multiplying by 1/2 each time. So if it has a multiplication pattern, then this is going to be exponential. Very important, you have to show your work in all these problems in order to get credit. Each problem is worth 4 points. So if you didn't earn all the points, you have to see which parts you're missing. Next one, we're going to graph the exponential function. So again, we're going to use a table. We're going to use negative and positive values. So if x is -2, then 2 to the -2 power is 1/2 squared, which is 1/4. For -1, 2 to the -1 power is 1/2. For 0, 2 to the 0 power is 1. For 1, 2 to the first power is 2. For 2, 2 to the second power is 4. So let's go ahead and start graphing these. Negative 2 is all the way over here, and 1, 4. So I'm looking at the chart. So first of all, you need to recognize that it's going up by 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 1/4 is like way down here. Negative 1/2 is also way down here. The bottom two you have to be careful. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, just make sure that you're reading the graph first to know where you put your points. So 0, 1 would be about here. 1, 2 would be here. 2, 4 would be here. And then just to make it look nice, add another point. For 3, 2 to the third power is 8. So 3, 8 would be up here. So here's your graph. There. Okay, try your best to make sure your curve goes through the lines. Okay, again, this problem is worth 4 points. This problem is worth 4 points. If x is negative 1, 1/3, negative 1 power is 3. If x is, oops, I forgot to put negative 2. Well, it doesn't matter. X is negative 2, you get 9. Let me graph those here. So these is going by 1, so it's going to be easy. So negative 2, 9 is up here. Negative 1, 3 is here. 0. 1/3 to the 0 power is 1. It's here. 1/3 to the first power is third, which is going to be about there. And this is one more. 1/3 to the second power is 1/9. Okay. So drawing a curve is not enough. Make sure you make a table and plot the points to get all 4 points. Okay. And then finally at the bottom, simplify your answers. Simplify your answers so you can take positive exponents. Okay. So remember regular numbers, go ahead and multiply. So 2 times 2 is 4. Since I'm multiplying numbers with the same base, you add the exponents. Okay, so the x's, we have a 3 and we have a 1 here. So x to the 4th. And for the y's, it's 2 plus 4 to get 6. For b, this is power of a power. Remember, 4 has an exponent as well. It's 1. So you're going to multiply the 3 times all the exponents on the inside. So it's going to be 4 to the 3rd power, x to the 12th power, y to the 9th power. And 4 to the 3rd power is 4 times 4 times 4, which is 64. So it should be 64 x to the 12th power, y to the 9th power. Okay. And then for letter C, when you're dividing numbers with the same base, you subtract the exponents. Okay. The 2, the big 2, it's the only regular number there. So I'm just going to write it in the same position. For the y, we have y to the 4th on top, y to the 2nd on the bottom. Subtract to get y to the 2nd power. And then the x to the 3rd power, there's nothing you can do with it, so you just leave it at the bottom. Okay? All of these are also worth 4 points.